Using the 5-minute Jing video capture is really easy. First thing I want to do is make sure that my mic can be read. So I'm going to hover over the sun and go up to the preferences. Choose the preferences, select a device, and I want to make sure that this is the computer device. I want to make sure that my USB device is working. I'm going to choose OK. Then I'm going back to the sun. Or not. Where did it go? There we go. And I'm going to draw a rectangle around the image that I want to capture in my video. And then I just choose capture. So I'm talking about a sense of place, and the place I wanted to talk about was Zumwalt Park. I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm in Google Maps. And if I use my mouse key and roll back, you can see that Zumwalt Park is one of the parks on this main body of Fern Ridge, and it is west of Eugene and a little bit east of Veneta. So it is fairly rural. I can tell that just by the number of roads going into the park. And this used to be a regular park driving open road access, and now the park is closed off at both ends of the park. So it's a nice quiet place for hiking or picnicking. You access it going down Elemaker and Vista, and at the end of Vista there's open parking. I'm going to change to the Google Earth view, and so here is, I can scroll out a little bit. So this is the parking area, and so here's kind of that open road, or it's closed, but it's open, it's still paved. So great place for kids to ride bikes. This is currently an open dog park. You can see lots of open space here, and the giant oak I was talking about is this is it. This is a 350-year-old white oak, and then the incense cedar is one of these trees back over here. Lots of blackberries around the area. This was taken several years ago because this tree right here, well, maybe not. Maybe it might be newer than that. Let's see. When did it? It's 2016. So this is the stump of one of the trees that was on the edge of the lake. But this is a nice little access beach, so lots of people, you'll see kids in here swimming. I'm not sure I'd swim in this anymore. Lots of dogs swimming, and it's a lovely park, and you get a beautiful view of the Cascades. So I'm going to pause this a minute, or not. I guess I'm not. So anyway, so just talk about your sense of place. Talk about what's special about that. And if you want to do it in a video, that's great. And when you're done with the video, then you're going to choose Finish. Yes, Finish. So when I'm recording these, sometimes they just get a little bit slow because of the recording. And I should get a link that asks me to name that video. Here it is. So Jing's going to prepare my recording. And I'm going to pause this while it does that. Okay, hold on. I opened up a Windows screen while I was waiting. Let me see if I can close that. Go. Okay. So once it finishes processing, then you can name your video. So I'm going to call it. Okay. And then what you want to do is click the Share video recording to your personal space that was set up once you downloaded Jing. And my computer is really slow today. This usually happens really rather quickly when I'm at home. So I'm going to pause this again while it gets loaded. So you should get this screen uploading, and you should be able to see a progress bar go through home. This is really fast. At Lane, it's pretty slow. So I'll pause while it's processing. So I'm checking back in, and mine has been 10 minutes. Seriously, this would take me 2 minutes at home, and it's halfway loaded, so I'll check back in a second. Okay, so it's getting a little closer, so I thought I would check back in because I don't want you to miss the dramatic end as it uploads. But I do want you to know that if you use a video or if you add images, these can be shared in class. I may or may not share them, so I want you to know ahead of time that what you're posting, make sure that it is that you want that shared. I don't have to share your name, but I do want to be able to share your content and to be able to have a discussion. So what happened is there was a problem connecting to the internet. Okay. So if you get that, it's so boring. Just say okay, and then your video is still in your history. So I'm going to go here. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and open that again. And I'm going to hit upload. And this time I'm not going to wait for it to upload because it's completely ridiculous. So, but what happens when that gets uploaded and you get the message that there was a successful upload? All you need to do is click where you want to insert the web link and choose Control V, sorry, and that will paste your video link into the site. One of the problems that students have is that they often send me the location link rather than the video link, and that would look like this. Let me just move that out of the way, or not. So if I go to history, and sometimes students will go they'll save it rather than upload it. And so when they save it, let's say you're going to save it on the desktop. So they'll save it on the desktop, and then what they get is an actual link to the desktop. So this is what they get. And so sometimes students will send me that link, and I can't open that because it's on your desktop. So you have to go through the other method, which is really not painful unless you're doing it here at Lane for some unknown reason. I'm going to upload it, and it's ready to post. So I'm going to open the file. Oh, great. I can't do it. Okay, hold on. There we go. And so the video that should have probably taken 5 minutes is now taking 9, but that's the way of technology. Anyway, once this gets uploaded, this will actually be posted here, and you'll be able to see that.